A wacky weekend for weather. It's raining in parts of our viewing area, and the Triangle could see light flurries this afternoon.
Oh, can you believe it? We're in April. This is what we're dealing with. We're in first alert mode, though, because of it. Coming up, meteorologist Steve Stewart has your hour-by-hour forecast.
And two stories breaking overnight. Authorities still on scene after shots reportedly fired at a local hotel. Plus, a child reportedly trapped inside a house after it goes up in flames. Then a story trending on ABC11.com. A close call for an Apex police officer, the incident serving as a reminder for all of us to move over. Good morning, Carolina. It's April 7th. I'm Tim Pulliam.
And I'm Julie Wilson. What is my name? Hey,
it's Julie.
It's a wild weekend of weather. Obviously,
yes,
a wild weekend for talking. We're talking about the possibility of storms, and we had rain this morning.
And snow.
And snow now.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Oh, I'm never ready for it. Meteorologist Steve Stewart's going to have more on what you need to know before you plan to venture out later today.
But first, we're following several breaking news stories at this hour. Right now, fire crews working to contain a house fire in Durham. The fire broke out about an hour ago on Goley Street. That's near Morning Glory Avenue. You can see smoke pouring out of the home. Crews on scene tell us a woman inside the home was able to evacuate, but her 12-year-old son is reportedly still trapped inside. Also in Durham, authorities are on the scene of a possible shooting at the Super 8 Motel on Guest Road. Crews on scene tell us neighbors heard several shots fired and immediately called police. Right now, we're working to learn if anyone was hurt. We will continue to follow both of these stories throughout the morning. You can look for updates on air and online at ABC11.com and by downloading our ABC11 mobile app.
Also breaking, a Triangle teacher charged with taking indecent liberties with a child. Garner police arresting Thomas Wright, the principal at Ligon Middle School, sent a message to parents telling them Wright was charged. The principal's message said the charge not related to a crime against a student at that school. Wright was suspended from his position. And breaking internationally, at least 14 people are dead, 14 others hospitalized after a semi-truck crashed into a bus carrying a junior hockey team. It happened Friday north of Tisdale. The team, made up of players younger than 21, was on its way to a game at the time. Investigators say 28 people, including the driver, were on that bus. None of the victims have been identified, and authorities are not confirming whether they were players or coaches.
Now to that close call for an Apex police officer. That officer was writing a speeding ticket when a car barreled into the back of his Tahoe. Luckily, that officer walked away unharmed. Josh Chapin tweeting this picture from where it all happened. This morning, the incident serves as a reminder to just move over. That was Josh Chapin reporting. That officer again was not injured, but his Tahoe took a good beating. Raleigh police cited that woman under the law, which is a misdemeanor. It's been in place since 2002. You can look for more of this story on our homepage.
And thousands of people will pack downtown Raleigh this weekend, and it will have an impact on how you get around today and tomorrow for the Rock and Roll Half Marathon festivities. Things are going to kick off this morning at Dorothea Dix Park with the 1 mile and 5K race. Then Sunday morning, it's the half marathon. That's 13.1 miles of running through the streets of Raleigh. It's the 5th year here in the capital city. Organizers telling ABC 11 that 4,500 runners, they will be around for the weekend. And of course, that's going to force closures of a lot of downtown streets. Several churches already making changes to their services because of it. We've got a map up at ABC11.com to help you navigate through all of that. And hopefully it's going to be a good weekend for a race, but I don't know if it is.
I know, with the rain and snow possible, you know.
Running in the rain is fine. Running in the rain when it's cold,
not so good.
No me gusta. I don't like.
So, gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Well, still ahead, after a series of deadly shootings, a march is being held in Henderson.
That's right. We're going to hear from organizers who hope to bring the community together today. Plus, a celebration of life where fans can go this weekend to show their appreciation for the work of Woody Durham.
And keeping you healthy, ABC 11 Together highlighting an important day for women. Right now on ABC11.com, a warning about a toy that could hurt your child. There have been at least 4 reports of the Nickelodeon Paw Patrol Deluxe Fire Marshal hats with flashlights overheating. So far, no injuries have been reported. Spirit Halloween is now recalling more than 20,000 of the hats because they post a burn and fire hazard. You can read more about the exact models affected right now on ABC11.com. UNC fans who want to say farewell and show their appreciation for the work of Woody Durham will have that opportunity. UNC will host a celebration of Woody's life tomorrow at Carmichael Auditorium. It's open seating with doors opening at 1 p.m. The service will start at 2 and last about an hour. Durham passed back on March 7th. He called over 1,800 games as the voice of the Tar Heel. And happening now, the National Park Service says peak bloom season is here for Washington, D.C.'s famous cherry blossoms. About 3,000 cherry trees are planted around the tidal basin. Japan gifted them to the United States in 1912. More than 1 million visitors are expected to come to Washington over the next few days to see them in full bloom. I have seen them before. They are beautiful.
Are they? I want to go up to D.C. I was planning to go this weekend. I didn't realize this was happening. But 1 million people.
It's so pretty.
The traffic up there's bad as it is.
I know, but it'd be romantic for you and your husband.
That's true, and you're saying it's a good thing to see.
Very good.
All right,
take pictures and everything.
Are you going to post anything to social media?
Sure, I can do that.
Why not? Right? Give people who don't go a chance to see. Okay, moving on. The Southern Ideal Home Show. It's kicking off today. We got a sneak peek. You can check it out for all of your outdoor, landscaping, home improvement, DIY ideas. You know what? Just spruce up your Pinterest board, right?
Yeah.
Maybe daily appearances by TLC's Trading Spaces carpenter Brett Tudor. That home show runs through Sunday. A lot of things to do this weekend, it seems like. Have you been to the home show?
I have not been to the home show.
I think I went last year and I was dazzled. It was beautiful.
A lot of pretty things?
A lot of pretty things.
Okay.
Pretty things that I'll never do.
I'm not a DIYer.
You're
so
not?
That's just not my thing.
I'm not a DIYer, but I'm a visionary. My husband can do the DIY part.
Oh, you know that's how it works. Okay, I see.
All right. We're going to talk about something nobody likes, taxes. How you can protect yourself during this tax season. It's almost over. Praise the Lord. But ABC 11 is working hard for you, so you know how to make sure your information is safe.
Protecting yourself during tax season. This morning, ABC 11 is working hard to make sure you're protected. On Friday, the Justice Department announced it's stopping and punishing dishonest tax preparers. DeJuan Hogard has more on what you need to know. That's some good information to know.
Yeah, DeJuan Hogard with that report. Taxes are the worst, though. I hate preparing them.
I know. It takes time. You got to go through all these documents.
And they take your money.
But you get some money back if you've been giving it away.
Yeah.
All right, well, coming up in the next half hour, an all-out search for 3 men who investigators say tried to kidnap an 11-year-old girl.
That's right, where that trio was last seen, plus a crime alert in the Triangle. Police trying to track down a peeping Tom near the campus of NC State.
And You Are Here, the new exhibit opening at the North Carolina Museum of Art that explores light, color, and sound. Remember, there is no makeup day for Wake County schools today. Year-round students were supposed to be in school this morning to make up for a snow day on January 5th.
And kids all over this morning are rejoicing. The last month, the district canceled the remaining makeup day, saying it believes that students will get enough classroom time to meet the state requirements. So
good.
Don't have to go there.
There you go. Well, good morning, Carolina. It's April 7th. I'm Tim Pulliam.
And I'm Julie Wilson. Steve Stewart's going to have more on what you can expect this weekend coming up. But first,
we're working to learn what led up to a murder in Cumberland County. A man was shot to death in the Cedar Creek area late this afternoon. Deputies said they believe the victim has ties to the Dudley Road and Twisted Oaks Drive area. So far, the man has not been named. Developing now, an all-out search for 3 men who investigators say tried to kidnap an 11-year-old girl is underway. The incident happened Wednesday afternoon on LINWOOD Road in Cumberland County. Abigail was walking to her next-door neighbor's house when she says a Ford truck with 3 men inside pulled up. She says one of the men told her to get in. When she said no, he got out and tried to grab her. The 11-year-old ran inside to tell her mother, who rushed outside to get that license plate number, but at that point, the group had already driven off. Shannon Northrup tells us she's thankful her only daughter is safe, but she's still scared of sleeping alone.
Just too many things run through my mind. That's way too close for comfort. Now they know where she lives. That worries me. Okay, are they going to come back and try and take her still? Last night I didn't sleep very well.
Cumberland County investigators say they've identified one person of interest, but no one is in custody. And new support tonight for Silent Sam, that very controversial Confederate monument on UNC's campus. This billboard is now posted on I-40 near the I-95 interchange in Benson. Chopper 11 HD showing us the picture of the Silent Sam billboard that reads, "Help us protect our veterans' monuments." The North Carolina Sons of Confederate Veterans is the group behind the billboard. Meantime, critics of the statue, who believe it's a symbol of hate, are set to hold another protest to Silent Sam on tomorrow. It might be the best beach weekend, but you may be already planning your summer vacation. USA Today is out with its list of best beaches in the state, and the winner is Emerald Isle. The newspaper asked readers to vote for which beach they think is the best in our state. The polling spanned several weeks, and the winner was announced this week. Rounding out the top 5, Oak Island, Holden Beach, Atlanta Beach, and Carolina Beach. I used to live there.
Did you? Was it good?
It was nice.
I was at 4-Wheel Drive Beach this past week because I was on vacation. I'm going to argue that's one of the best ones. It's got a shallow shelf so you can see the marine life straight down. It's got horse beaches there in
Well, you should have voted. You should have made sure it was on the list.
They didn't even ask me. They're so rude. Okay. Hey, time. It's running out to see a popular Broadway show, The Color Purple. The show, based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Alice Walker. It's on stage this weekend at the DPAC in Durham. By the sound of her voice, the tickets are going to go fast. The Color Purple, it's running through tomorrow. 2 performances today and Sunday. Tickets, they are still available. You got to hustle, though. More information right now at abc11.com. Have you seen that show?
I have not seen that show, but I want to see it so bad.
I've not seen the show. I've not read the book, and I've not watched the movie. So
oh my gosh, not the movie?
What is wrong with me?
Oh, the movie's the best.
Is
so,
it? Okay.
Yeah, the play's going to have to live up to the movie,
and
for
today's
sure.
the perfect day to stay in and watch a movie.
It is.
So,
it is. All right, well, coming up, and drink some coffee.
Yeah.
Coming up, a popular Durham coffee shop is taking its business to the other side of the country.
The big expansion in the works. Plus, going inside the NC Museum of Art to get a look at a brand new exhibit boasting the experience of light, color, and sound. Stay with us. You're watching ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
You Are Here exhibition opens today and runs through July 22nd at the NC Museum of Art.
And the exhibit is an experience of light, color, sound. You definitely got the color and the light behind us. Many exhibits. They're immersive, as our Amber Repenter reports. It's made up of 15 artists from all over the world.
Wow.
One of those artists is the most Instagram contemporary artist ever.
All right, got to go check that out for sure. ABC 11 is a proud sponsor of the exhibit, and you can find ticket information on abc11.com.
Can I make a confession? I've not been over to the museum yet.
Oh, you should.
I know.
There's so many different exhibits there that you can check out.
They just did the Flower and Bloom, didn't they?
They did. And then there was the Ebony Fashion Fair. That was very
I saw
nice.
the downtown Raleigh. They had big posters on the side of a few buildings.
Yeah.
So.
Very nice outfits.
All right, I got to try it.
Well, coming up, Wolfpack football returns for fans today, and we have a preview on the spring game. Plus, highlights from last night's Durham Bulls game, and the DBAP. Sports is next.